Yo, what's going on, guys? Shout out Quinton Mayo, and I believe it's the Wizards' Larry Hughes show, and one other guy. Supposedly, Kyle Kuzma has had contract extension talks. So let's get right into it, and let's talk about it. So, I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments section. Do you guys think that Kyle Kuzma is deserving of a contract extension? Personally, I believe that he is, because look, Kyle Kuzma, especially this past year, he did some stuff that I think showed that he is a guy who still is growing in his game. He's only 26 years old, the former 27th pick of the draft. I just want to point something out to you guys that I thought was pretty remarkable. Post All-Star, so before the All-Star break, he was averaging 16 points a night, 8.8 rebounds, about a block a game and a steal a game while shooting 42.9%, 33.4%, my apology, from three. He, in the 11 games after the All-Star break he played, he shot 37% from three, 45% from the field, which he also shot before the All-Star break, and averaged 21 points and continued averaging about a steal and a block a game. So I think Kuzma has shown that he can be basically an almost 20 points per game scorer who averages 7 to 8 rebounds a game, a block, a steal. He can guard all 5 positions. He can really be a small ball 5. He's a power forward. He can play small forward. He can be a small ball 5 if you ever want to run it. And he signed that 3-year, $40 million deal, which pays him about $13.3 million a year. And he's looking at an extension. And he talked with Tommy Sheppard. What do I think his extension could be? I think a deal that Bogdanovic signed, which was a 4-year, $72 million deal with a player option in his final year, which means it is basically, what do you say, 10, take that off, a $54 million deal, a 3-year, $54 million deal with a player option for a 4th year, which would bring it up to 72. So 3-year, $54 million deal with a player option for the 4th year, making it possibly a $72 million 4-year deal. Would you guys give Kyle Kuzma that deal? I think that's definitely what Kuzma's worth. I think that's a fair contract, okay? And there's another guy you could look at who has a similar deal, Bojan Bogdanovic. He has a 4-year, $73.1 million deal. That's another deal you could look at. I think both Bogdanovic's are the money that we should be looking at. Am I undervaluing our guy Kyle Kuzma, or do you guys agree that that's decent value for Kuz? Because I see him being part of the core. Bradley Beal, Kuzma, Kristaps Porzingis, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope's supposedly best friends with Bradley Beal, so I don't see him being moved. Corey Kispert, Denny Avdia. Really, the two guys that I could see being moved is Rui Hachimura and Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford would be harder due to his contract. Right now, it's very cheap, but next year is when the contract kicks in, and that could be something that teams might find questionable and not want to sign him due to the fact of that, which it makes sense. These Red Bulls, gas. I have to. I take Adderall, but I don't take it not in the school year or when I'm not working, because there's no point. Or even when I'm working, I work at the bookstore, so I have to drink like a lot of caffeine to keep me focused. Either way, this isn't what the video is about. Kuzma, we have a plethora of forwards. One could argue we need more swingmen, guys who can play shooting guard, small forward, because we have a bunch of guys who can play power forward, small forward, and Rui, Denny could play shooting guard. He'd be a little big, but Rui, Denny, Corey, Kyle, even Gil. I'm forgetting his name. God dang, what is Gil's name? I need it. This is gonna hurt my brain. Gil. I actually really like Gil. Not Jonathan Gil. Andrew Gil. Anthony Gil. There we go. Anthony Gil. Another guy we have him locked up for a few years. I actually very much like Anthony. Isaiah Todd as well. We just have a lot of small forwards and power forwards on this team, even though basketball is not positionalist. Yeah, I'm a huge Anthony Gil guy. And I personally think Anthony Gil, he got better this past year, and he played he played way more games this year. I'm a big Anthony Gil guy. I know he's 29, but still, big guy. I think he's a great depth guy. But that's the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like and subscribe. 25% of you watch to the end. In the link in the description is my daily internet show. Check it out.